Okay, so I'm back with Sun and Gemini, but Mars and Aries. And with this combination, wow, I feel like, yes, you could probably get more done than the average Gemini. So, whatever you think about, you might just try to really react like that on it real quick, especially if that other side of you, that twin, is coming into play. So, you could be more action oriented, and the best way to get things done or to start things is through action. And I feel like you have more of a focused intent on what your action is, or direct focus on what that action is going to be. Therefore, it's even there to better assist that energy that you have. The the air energy, the mental energy. You're literally able to um, release a lot of that, the mental anguish and anxiety through the Mars sign placement, because Mars being in Aries is a powerful placement. It's a strong placement. It's where Aries belongs, or Mars belongs in Aries. This is the thing, even for you, I feel like it's easy for you to get over things. It's easy for you to get over things. Like, you can let bygones be bygones unless somebody just completely screws you over. Other than that, it can be easy for you to get over things. You can be like know truths about certain situations, and you have a certain level of awareness, and you may strive to make sure you spread that awareness around to other people, whether it be like people that you don't know on social media, or like your close family and friends. They can feel like you are judgmental, or you're judging them, or you could literally feel like everything you do, people judge you. They always have something to say. They're always watching. It's nothing that you can do. And the thing about it is, you try to move on the low. Sometimes you try to do things in the background, but it's like there's always something that comes up. And especially dealing with family and stuff like that, in situations like around family and things of that nature, that acts as like a barrier or something from getting to the place that you really want to be, or getting to where you really want to be at. And it depends on what aspect of your family that we're talking about here, because we talk about your mother, brother, sister, father, versus like your kids and wife or husband. You know, I feel like you will be more, when it comes to like your family, like with your kids and your wife or husband. I feel like you will be more okay with the idea of, okay, I got to do a lot of stuff for my family, versus if it was more of like your mother, father, sister, brother. All of them you will want to make sure that are good, okay? But either way, it seems like you are preoccupied with them so much to where it's like it's hard for you to see or live your life in a comfortable manner. And I think that a lot of times with Geminis, yes, Geminis have an ability to see things like the harsh truths, and therefore they begin to look at things from the harsh truth. And a lot of times they feel like, man, do people not realize what the real world is? I don't really want to be a part of this. I want to create my own way. And you could be that person that creates your own way. If anything, when all said and done, if there is going to be a sign, if there is going to be a Gemini sun that will get involved with what other people are doing, in a way to where it benefits you, then this will be the placement. Because you know how Geminis usually like to do their own thing, and they don't really want to be a part of what other people have going on. But for you, I can really see this strongly, especially with family. You could literally be that placement that says, okay, well, I'm paving the way for us all, or let's all be about this life. We're on the same team here until somebody disappoints you. And it could be hard to really be inspired or feel like, man, I could live my dreams with this placement. A lot of y'all may not feel like you can really live your dreams, because it can feel like it's so far-fetched, so far off, so long to get there. Why? Because you're thinking all the time. You're in your head a lot. It's hard to really get a focus. yes, Mars and Aries gives you that focus, but at the same time, it's like with Gemini's going kind of back and forth, really trying to make a solid choice and things of that nature. What ends up happening is you never really end up getting things done because you got Mars there too, to where it's like Mars is just like in Aries, it's like, man, okay, you're on this thing and you put a lot of time and energy in it. Now you're on to the next thing, you're putting a lot of time and energy in it, but you're never really thoroughly developing what it is that you have going on, what it is that you started, what it is that you were creating. You got to be willing to dig deeper, thoroughly dig deeper with displacement. You know, what is it that you really want to do? What is it that you really want to have for yourself? With that being said, you got to take that information and start something. And whenever you feel like, man, I'm losing interest, I'm about to go over here, be like, no, but I want to stay on track. You know, this is what I really believe in. This is what I really want to do. And just go deeper instead of going out. Go in and deeper. And is it fun? No. I'm going to tell you, because like as a Gemini, myself, wow. It's hard for me to do. I just want to just be like around, learning new information, doing what I want, you know, chilling, kicking back. I don't want to be responsible for getting up here and keep doing these videos day after day after day. It's like I want to, but I just want to snap my finger and then it appears, you know? And I'm not saying that you can't get things done with this placement. I said that it's just more along the lines like you can put a lot of energy and time into something just to drop it and feel like, man, I don't know what to do now. You know, you got stuff on hold. Check around right now. You probably have something that you started and didn't complete, just sitting around somewhere. You know, and you got to be willing to take the time to let things come to you and sit and marinate in it for a minute before you just go and act on them. And you could be really attracted to the sporty type, you know, like that person. They don't gotta be like strong bodybuilders, but they're like athletic. Like they can roll with the punches. They can assist you as a partner. Like they can help you work on things. They'll also be the aggressor sometimes, because we all know with this placement, you could be the aggressor. Like you could be the go-getter. Like, you know what? I'm interested in that person. Bam, I want you. But then I'm interested in you. Bam, I want you. I'm interested in you. Wow, I need to get to know you. Oh my gosh, like who should I choose? Type thing. But it has to be somebody that catches your interest and can maintain it. It has to be somebody that maybe could be a little bit flirtatious, but they could be there, you know, but at the same time, you look up and you're like, man, where did they disappear to? Okay. You know, somebody to where they could keep your interest. But all in all, this placement, I feel like there's some things that you can invent, that you can come up with right now and get creative about. And it could be something that other people have never heard about. You know, you can pave the way for it, is what I'm saying. You can pave the way for things that could take place in the future. But you gotta allow yourself to go deeper in order to get there. Okay? You're a go-getter. You make moves. You're quick to react. You know, you can flip out and just like have that other twin come out real quick, especially if somebody is on you about something. You know, you can give them the business. So, especially verbally, you know. So, and you can be very competitive. And with the competitiveness, it's always good to have a healthy dose of competitiveness. But if it throws you off track, you got to be able to rein that in. Like, okay, I'm competing with this person, but at the same time, man, I'm not. They're getting stuff done. I'm not getting anything done at the end of the day. You got to know how to balance that out. And also pave the way for your future. It could be anything. If it's something that you like, a new tradition or trend that you start amongst your peers, especially if you're younger, if it's something like you just simply starting up something new for your family, like let's say, hey man, let's incorporate our own holiday. You know, every year we celebrate such and such day. That's just some ideas. Okay? And yes, I'll stop right there. This has been Sun in Gemini, Mars in Aries, and I'm Butterfly to Light. Peace.